Hey YouTube, hey. It is Monday, November 3rd, 2025, and I'm back with my workout and diet content. I've been falling behind just because I've been slacking with my workouts. I've been doing good with my diet as far as like counting calories and staying in a calorie deficit. But my workouts have been lacking, mainly because I've just been tired from work and PMSing, all that good stuff. So I'm trying to get back on track. I finished my 90-day consistency and accountability challenge, and I'll put that in another video. But that was done, I believe, last week. Yeah, sometime last week, like the 26th of October. So maybe the week before. So now I'm continuing with a creating better habits series. My first habit to conquer was creating a nighttime routine to have a better sleep schedule. And you can watch the videos regarding that. I did a 31-day challenge of that, and it went pretty smooth. So I wanted to do something that would reflect workouts to help me with that. And my Creating Better Habits series part 2 will be setting a consistent workout schedule and sticking to it for 60 days. And hopefully that will become a habit. So what I've done was I set a schedule so far for this month, for November. No matter what, I'm going to work out Monday. I think it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. And that is to make myself more accountable with realistic goals. Because sometimes I work Saturdays. So if I work out Saturdays, that means that I can go to the gym on Saturdays. So when I say workout, I'm sorry, I mean go to the gym. So, or do cardio. So today is Monday, I'm doing cardio, I'm currently on the walking pad, I'm gonna do 20 minutes. And my goal for cardio is to do, I was gonna do like, I think in another video I said I wanted to do 4 days of 20 minutes of cardio. And I just know that right now for me is too much. And that's why I feel like sometimes I don't stick to these things, because it's just too much. You gotta start, I have to start small and then gradually go up. So 2 days of at least 2 days of cardio, or 3, whatever the case may be. But I have to do at least 2 days. But cardio has to at least add up to the minimum 60 minutes. So like an hour of cardio. Doesn't sound like a lot, but that's where I'm at right now. I think it's 2 days. Maybe it's 3 days. I'm sorry, it's 3 days. I'm so sorry. It's 3 days of cardio. Like my goal is 2, but it's actually 3 days of cardio that I have set in my workout schedule. So 3 days of 3 days of cardio is the minimum, and I have to do at least 90 minutes a week. So let's just say that 90 minutes a week of cardio. That's what I'm going to stick to. 90 minutes of cardio, because this is just like, sounds like a hot mess. But my goal was 90 minutes of cardio, and my workout days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And like I said, go to the gym for 3 days. If I didn't say that, I don't think I said that. But Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are set days. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. God dang it, I'm just like screwing everything up. But it's Monday, I should have had this written down. But it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday are the 4 days that I will work out. Now, that can be doing cardio, it can be weight training, it can be both in one day. Like I can go to the gym and then do cardio afterwards. So that is the goal, and that is the habit that I'm creating. 90 minutes of cardio a week, 3 days of strength training a week. Now, there may be weeks because of the winter that I may only be able to do 2 days of cardio. Of strength training. And that could be like 2 days of full body. So that can be at home or at the gym. But as long as I do 2 to 3 days of strength training. Right now, because the weather is still decent, it's just like windy or rainy, whatever, I'm not really worried about it too much. But I have my schedule set for now. For when I'm off on Mondays, that'll be a strength training day. If I'm off on a Wednesday, that'll be a strength training day. If I'm off on a Friday, that'll be a strength training day. And then if I have to work on a Saturday, that'll be a strength training day instead of a Friday. So if I have to work on Saturday, I'll go to the gym on Saturday after work because it's usually a half a day. So I'll go to the gym after work, and Friday I'll do cardio. Or I'll do Friday and Saturday, and then like a Wednesday if I don't do the Monday at the gym. And then Monday will be like a cardio. So that's kind of the plan right now. And I'm trying to stick to it like I stuck to my creating better habits with the nighttime routine. Now, what helped me, I feel like, is because I felt accountable to the camera. So I was recording almost every night. I didn't really record on Fridays and Saturdays because that wasn't a strict nighttime schedule that I had to maintain. But there were some nights that I did. It was really Sunday through Thursday where I kind of wanted to make sure I got in the bed by 11 and woke up at 7 o'clock Monday through Friday. And that worked pretty well. Even on my days off, I would still get up at 7. I didn't have to do anything, but I made sure my body got up. There was some days where I might have got up a little bit earlier or a little bit later, but it was kind of in that time frame. And then Sunday mornings, I kind of sleep whenever. Saturdays, I would like to get up at 7 because I can get more things done. But there were days when I worked a lot that week, I didn't get up at 7. Or if I had to work, I didn't. I got up before 7 to go to work. So I like that, and it really kind of set my mind at ease as far as getting to work and getting into bed and not being so anxious. I made sure my dishes were done, spot cleaned around the house, so it made less housework too. So that's why I'm kind of hoping that doing this will also help me with working out. Again, because I gotta set this for myself in my mind because I kind of forgot how I set it up. But the goal is 90 minutes a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Sundays will be my rest day unless something truly comes up. Sorry, my hair's all screwy. Unless something comes up and I have to move it or whatever. But Tuesdays and Wednesdays are rest days because Tuesdays I work 8 to 6, and I'm just not gonna get up in time to go to work. And if I feel like I want to work out after work, like today I worked 8:30 to 6. So if I feel like I want to get on the walking pad or something, I'll do that, but I'm not obligated to that. So that's where I'm working at. So, one day I'll get to 5 days a week, but right now it's 4. Or working out or moving every day, but baby steps. So Tuesdays and Thursdays will be off, and Sunday is usually meal prep. So I'll meal prep on Sundays, and that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. I'm doing all of this while being on a GLP1, which I think is helping with trying to get my life together because I'm trying to lose weight with a GLP1, and it's just not, easy. So I'm trying to make life better and, move more and eat better so that the GLP1 can help me along with my thyroid medication. So that is what's going on right now from November 1st through December 31st. That will be my habit to create for myself because the goal is to have better habits, better time management, just better organized life, and I want to do this all within 60 months. 6 months. So I have until April. So that's what's going on with that. I do want to talk about my GLP1, which is Monjaro. For those of you who are new here, I'm on Monjaro. I was on 7.5. The last time I talked to you guys, as of last week, which was the 28th, I believe? No, 29th. No. The 30th. Beggar's Night. October 31st, I started 10 milligrams. I started 10 milligrams because I'm still not losing that much weight. Part of it is probably because I'm not moving enough, but I am at a calorie deficit. So, no, I'm not moving a lot, only, with work and when I work out here and there with cardio and a little bit of weight training, but it's not consistent. But my calorie tracking is consistent. My calorie deficit is consistent. But I'm just a slow responder. My doctor's like, we're going to go to 10 people with thyroid issues and diabetes. Sometimes do better on the higher doses. Everyone's different, but she said the patients that she had, most of them, it's been found that they do better on like 10, 12 and a half or 15. I'm hoping I don't have to go that far, but I have the 10 right now, and I don't know how to feel with it. Like, I'm still kind of hungry, but I'm not hungry, but I have hunger pains. I'm nauseated. I'm not constipated so much like I was with 5 and 2. Those were probably the worst. The suppression, I don't know, it's mid. It's not like 7.5. I don't know, I felt better when I was on 7.5. But I remember the first week on 7.5, I felt like I feel now. Like, I felt like, it's not really working. I mean, it's not really all that. So we will see. But I know the first few days, I had kind of like, not diarrhea, but I went more than usual. But it's kind of slowed down. So working on also helping the 10 milligrams by moving more. Hopefully that will help. I am, again, still in the calorie deficit, but my deficit will be a little higher if I'm moving more and burning more calories. So I'm trying to be mindful when I make my work schedule to have those Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays off. Maybe not every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but at least have a Monday off, at least have a Wednesday off, or Friday off, even if it's 1 or 2, just so I can get to the gym on my days off, because that's the best thing for me most of the time, is to get to the gym on my days off. So I'm blessed to have a schedule where I can do that. Even though I'm going to shadow for another job, I don't think I'm going to take it. I'm just going for the principal, but I can tell you guys about that later, because they try to play me. So now I'm playing them. But anyways, so that's what, the blessing of it, that I have a more flexible schedule where I can work out on those days. But I've just been working a lot. Like, we're going to Puerto Rico in February, so I'm working towards that. There's things around the house I really need to do. And just, I like to have extra money, So, but I gotta calm down. I gotta really, really put my health first. And if I can't, I have to work around what I need to do and fit it into my schedule, fit working out into my schedule. So that's where we are. I still need to do my 90-day consistency journey wrap up, and I still need to do my traveling while on a GLP1 video. So I'm hoping maybe this weekend, if not next weekend, I can do it. I do work Saturday, but I'm off Sunday and Monday, so that helps. I haven't had a Monday off in a while, you guys. I've been working almost every Monday, and I hate working on Mondays. I feel like I'm behind with just like organization, housework, meal prepping takes a lot on Sundays, and I feel like Mondays it'd be nice I like to have off, because I can just kind of chill, or I can just catch up on any last minute things, and I haven't been able to do that. But with creating that nighttime habit and the things that I do, I'm not so behind. But this weekend, I was just exhausted. It was a very, very long work week, busy and just long. And my housework fell a little behind. Like, I have one laundry basket I need to do, and another one I need to fold. And I have a bunch of Amazon boxes I need to take care of. Open, really, and then throw them away. I mean, that's not major, but I also want to organize some things upstairs. So one thing at a time. I just have all these things in my head I want to do, and then when I don't do them, it makes me like a little crazy, but you know, it's only so much you can do in life, right? So I just wanted to hop on. I'm gonna probably for every week, I'm just gonna, like I did with the my nighttime routine. If you watch those videos, I just kind of lumped everything into like little clips and made one video. I think I'm probably gonna do that with this too, instead of like doing a video today and then putting it out. That's what I do with the 90-day consistency, and I think I got behind on that. So that's another reason why I don't have the wrap up for that. But I think with this series, I'm just going to put all the clips in for the week, you know, like week 1 of workouts, things like that. I'm getting a little bit better with editing, still not a lot, still using my iPhone, still using iMovie to try to edit, and I'm still learning that, so please bear with me, please hang in there. I am trying, but with work and a full-time job, sometimes it's just not, you know, that easy, and I'm just doing the best I can. I just enjoy, I enjoy turning on the camera and talking to you guys. There's not many people I can talk to about my journey. Like my cousin, I was telling her, I was like, I got into something with my cousin-in-law in a group chat, and I was like, I can't do late Sunday. It was like a dinner or something. Like, I can't do a late Sunday because I meal prep. Like, her kids have football on Saturdays, so that's why she couldn't do it. Her son has football on Saturdays. That's why they didn't want to do it. I was like, okay, but if we do a Sunday, it's fine. But can we do like a half an hour? And maybe I'm wrong for asking her to change the birthday dinner, her birthday dinner to 3:30 instead of 4:30. But here's the thing. The gag is, I am the one who set this up for our group chat, like our family. I'm like, let's all do birthday dinners each month for whoever's birthday it is. But let's make sure it's around everyone who, make sure it revolves around everyone's schedule. Like, you know, make sure everyone can make it, and we can do it when people can, you know, the time that is good for a lot of people. But she's always got pushback every time I say something about like setting up something or organizing something. And I asked if we can do it at 3:30 instead of 4:30. Mind you, the Saturday before that, we did a dinner at 4 o'clock. But she said her kids are gonna be hungry if we do it a half an hour before. Half an hour before the 4 o'clock one that we had just done. But I was like, okay, that's fine. Well, you guys' life revolve around football. That's cool. My life revolves around my my healthy journey, and meal prep Sundays, there's no compromise with that. So, I'm not coming. That's what I said, I'm not coming. And then became like this whole big thing, and there's just some other stuff that happened, and I was just like, you know what, I'm out. I just feel like you can't, people don't respect your healthy journey, but they want you to respect their lives. Like, your journey is not as important. And for me, it is. You know, I'm diabetic, I'm overweight, I have hypothyroidism. My mom passed away from complications of diabetes. You know, it's just a lot. And I'm trying to be the best version of me. And if you can't support me, why do I need to support anymore? So I just kind of said I'm done with family planning. I'm just focusing on me, you know, and maybe it's the grief in me talking, but I'm just done. I'm just like so done. The point of that was, that's why I like going on here, because, you know, you guys who are in the same boat as I am, you know, we're working at bettering ourselves, and sometimes this is the same support. This is the only support that we have. But to maybe talk about this was my cousin. Now, she's the only one who kind of had my back in the group chat. So I appreciated her. But she thought it was so funny because I don't think she's taking me serious. Probably because I've been on my healthy journey on and off forever. But I'm serious this time. And I think she didn't mean any harm. She just laughed. I didn't take it any kind of way. I just cussed her out in a funny way. Like, bitch, are you serious? So I was like, you know, telling her how I felt. And she was like, I understand. I said, because meal prepping for me is very important. Like if I'm working a lot, I have to meal prep, because if I don't, I'm either not gonna get my protein or I'm gonna order DoorDash. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather, I mean, even though I can't really eat a lot with this Manjaro, but still, being busy, you gotta be prepared. For me, I have to be prepared. I was like, I'm just trying to create better habits. And she started cracking up when I said I'm trying to create better habits. I said, bitch, what? You laughing? She was like, oh, girl, I'm just saying. But you're right. I'm like, yeah, I'm right, bitch. Don't be laughing at me trying to have a better life. But it was what it was. I know that's just how we joke in our family, but I just couldn't believe her. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to be a better person, a healthier person, and you kikiing. But she kind of cheered me up with that, because I was mad the whole day, because that was the day all of the group chat happened. So enough of my family drama. So I'm just checking in, and there'll be more videos to come this week, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Hey, YouTube. Hey. It is Friday, November the 7th, and it is still the first week of creating better habits with a scheduled workout routine. If you haven't watched if you watched the video a few weeks ago, or last month rather, I am creating better habits, and last month I created a nighttime routine for a better sleep schedule, and I did that for 31 days. So I spoke earlier in the video how I'm going about doing this particular habit, and sorry, I'm trying to fix my collar here. I am working out today on the walking pad. I'm going to do about 20 minutes of zone 2 cardio. Excuse me. And this will be my second day working out. I did not complete my workout on Wednesday because the goal is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday to work out. And Wednesday, I did not work out due to my sleep study. So that kind of screwed it up, but still on task. I'm still gonna get my 4 workouts in, except for this week it's gonna be Monday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now the goal of this habit is to make sure that I work out on the scheduled days and complete 90 minutes of cardio a week. And the scheduled days again are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So because I missed Wednesday, I am going to do I did cardio today. I'm only going to do 2 lifting days this week, or strength training days, and that'll be Saturday and Sunday. I'll do upper body on Saturday and lower body on Saturday and upper body on Sunday. And then next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. That is the goal, and I'm doing this again for 60 days. So I'm hanging in there. I hate that I didn't do Wednesday because I'm really trying to stick to the schedule, but it's the first week and I gotta give myself grace, but I still gotta be disciplined, right? That's the point of this. So Tuesday night, this is why I skipped Wednesday. Tuesday night, I had a facility-based sleep study. Now, if you know, for those of you who don't know, I have been diagnosed with sleep apnea. And when you have sleep apnea, you have to wear a CPAP. And it could be a mask on your nose or your face, or what they call a nasal pillow, where it's just like, looks like a little, plastic pillow, but it provides air, and it's like 2 pillows in your nose. All of these have tubing. You can go up over your head or just under your neck, like in your face. So I did a home sleep study test, which showed that I had mild sleep apnea. And with the home sleep study test that I did, you just wore like a oxygen sensor on your finger, and They determined how well you sleep, how your oxygen level was while you were sleeping, and if you had episodes of what they call apnea, where you stop breathing. So mine was mild. Recommendations were sleep CPAP, weight loss for treatment. My cardiologist who ordered the sleep study recommended that I get a CPAP. And one of the reasons why she was the NP. I see NPs and I see the doctor. One reason why she did, which I am thankful for, was because my mom passed away and we don't know if she had a heart attack or not. And also because I'm diabetic. So untreated sleep apnea can cause heart disease. So that's why she said, yes, I'm going to lose weight because I'm on a GLP, but also let's put you on a CPAP. Kind of double protection. Great. So I had to go for an inpatient or facility-based sleep study with the CPAP titration. And that's where they, again, put you on the mask, but they put you on either the face mask or the nasal mask. And that is to determine, again, your diagnosis of sleep apnea and what your pressure should be for the CPAP, meaning how much pressure should you get or air should you get to help you with breathing while you're sleeping. So I was scheduled for 10 o'clock at night. So I left work early, dropped Ava off, my dog, for those who are new. Dropped Ava off at the dog sitter, and I went there. I went there in pajamas, so I didn't have to change or anything. And you go in this room where there's a bed, a TV, almost like a hotel room. A cheap hotel room, but a hotel room. And you go in there, and they put wires on your hair, on your head, in your hair, your neck, your chest, your legs, and that was pretty much it. I don't think they put it in my arm. They might have, I can't remember. But I did that. When I went in there, like I said, my appointment was at 10 o'clock, but I think the guy was behind, so I had to wait a little bit. So when they got to me and he did all the wires and stuff, I didn't get to bed till after 11. Then I had to pee at like 3:30 in the morning. And you have to press like a call light, like if you're in the hospital, to get up because they don't want you to get up with all the wires and stuff. So I had to pee at like 3:30 in the morning, which I do almost every night. And that's also a sign of sleep apnea, is peeing a lot in the middle of the night. Besides, if your blood sugar is high, but my blood sugar hasn't been high. So, anyways, just a FYI. So, I went to the bathroom, and then I couldn't go to sleep right away. So I think I fell back to sleep about 4 something probably. Excuse me. And then they woke me by 5:40. So I really, really didn't get any sleep. And I'm like, I told the guy, I didn't even get a lot of sleep. How are we even gonna, diagnose and do the titration? And he's like, you got enough sleep. I'm like, no, I didn't. He's like, whatever. He was kind of rude. And I was like, whatever. I don't even have the energy to argue with this dude, but this is his job. I'm not gonna tell him how to do his job because I know how it is in healthcare. So I just left. So I was extremely, extremely tired. So I got home and I called myself taking a nap, and then I took a nap and I just felt groggy. I slept again. Like I was sleeping all day. So I didn't work out. And the plan was to go work out after my sleep study. That did not happen. So I didn't work out at all Wednesday. And that's why I didn't work out Wednesday. So I was like, okay, well, gotta get my 4 days. So I gotta either pick Thursday or Sunday, because Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday are supposed to be my rest days. Yes, I'm gonna have 3 rest days. And because I didn't go on Wednesday, I'm gonna go on Sunday. And I don't wanna do that because I wanna make Sunday my dedicated to meal prep and kind of relaxing and unwinding for the work week. But I am off Monday, so that'll be fine. And then I'm going out I'm going out for brunch on Sunday, so that'll be fine. I'll probably need to burn off some extra calories anyways from brunch. So that's why Wednesday was skipped. And then of course Thursday was the day of rest, and I'm, like I said, trying to stick to the plan. And plus I was exhausted from work Thursday anyways. I wasn't gonna work out before or after. I know myself. This is the point of this, is being realistic with who I am and what I can actually do to stay disciplined. And then today, I went to work, and I said I'm going to work out before I go to bed. I wanted to go to the gym, but I didn't. I figured I just do cardio because, I don't know, my stomach was hurting or something. I don't know what it is. I started 10 milligrams of the Manjaro, and it's just, I'm not feeling it. I didn't mind the 7.5, but the 10, I'm not feeling it. I'm going off topic, but that's what I do if you're new to this channel. I go topic. With the 10 milligrams, I really don't have a lot of suppression. I'm not that constipated, but I don't have a lot of suppression. And the food noise is mild blockage. It's not really a lot of blockage. I feel like I'm on five again, and 5 really did nothing for me. So it's my second week on 10. I took it yesterday. So I'm hoping that things will change, or my cycle's coming. Who knows? If you're not new to this channel, you know my cycle's always coming. Always. It's like, so ridiculous. But anyways, so I didn't really feel like going to the gym today. I actually forgot my gym clothes because I had my gym clothes packed to go after work, and I didn't even put them in the car. I wasn't rushing out, but I just didn't bring them. So that was a sign that I wasn't supposed to go. So I'm on my walking pad right now, as you all can tell, and I said before. And then tomorrow I'll go to the gym, and then I'll do 30 minutes of cardio after weights, and then the same thing on Sunday, because with this 20 minutes and the other 20 minutes for Monday, that'll be 40 minutes of cardio. So I'll need to do another 50. So maybe I'll do 25 to 25. Who knows? Either way, I'm going to get the other 60 minutes in. That is the plan that I am sticking to create better habits, to be a better person, to be healthy. That is the plan. If I can do the night routine, I can do this. And that is what I am determined to do. So I'm going to do my little 20 minutes on this walking pad. I'm going to do my little night routine because that's in my head. And then I'm going to take my ass to bed. I have to work in the morning, working 7 to 3. Another long work week. But they did text me at like 5 and say we may not have to come in because we're on call. So we may not have to go in. So if I don't have to go in, I just get paid for being on call. And I don't have to get up at 6. I can get up at my 7 o'clock time. I'm trying to get up at 7 o'clock at least Monday through Friday, and some Saturdays, depending on what I need to get done. So if I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow, I'm going to get up about 7 if I don't have to go in. And then I'll go to the gym at 8:30. Or I do find that if I go to the gym at like 11 or between 11 and 1, the gym is not that packed. So I might do between 11 and 1. We'll just see how it goes. See how much sleep I get. See how I sleep. And see if I have to even go in. Because if I have to go in, then I'm just going to go after work. That is the plan for tomorrow. But it all lies in the hands of the Lord if I'll have to go in and how patients go tonight. So I just wanted to, of course, log my workouts because that's the plan too, is to log them in and check in with you guys, let you guys know what's going on. And I will talk to you tomorrow. And I bought this little thing with my tripod, supposed to like help with like the video recording. You press it and it's supposed to stop the video, or pair with your phone. And it worked for a little bit. Now it's not working, and I can't stand it. I can't stand when you buy something off Amazon and it lasts all but 2 or 3 weeks or a month or so. But I don't know. I'm gonna try it, and it's not working. All right, talk to you guys soon. Hey, it is Saturday, November the 8th, and I am on my 3rd workout of the week. My hair is a mess. That's fine. Ignore that. I just need to twist it and all that good stuff. So don't let that distract you. So I'm on my walking pad. I'm doing 20 minutes of cardio on my walking pad, zone 2 cardio. And I just finished a full body workout from a YouTube video. I didn't go to the gym. I just didn't feel like going outside today. So I figured to get some strength training in, I'll do a full body workout with weights from Juice and Toy. I don't know if you guys follow them or doing their YouTube videos. It's like 30 minutes, and they do three different, what they call groups of different exercises to work your full body. With the weights, there's a modified version, and then Juice does, that's the guy, he does the, I guess, normal lifts, and then his girlfriend or wife, she does the modified versions. I did some with her, and I did some of his, just because I weight train with heavy weights, so these weren't too bad. But I will say, it felt like a cardio strength training, because they barely give you any rest time in between sets or in between exercises, and in between groups, which is, I guess, like the sets. But each group has a different exercise. So it's a pretty rough workout. I mean, it's pretty intense. I was like, whoa. I take my little rest in between my weightlifting exercises. So this was an eye-opener, and I did like it. So I'll probably do the same one, I mean, not the same one, but a different one tomorrow, because I'm going to lunch tomorrow, or brunch tomorrow, with two of my old co-workers. And I was gonna go to the gym afterwards, but I think I'm just gonna do full body before I go, and then get on the treadmill or the walking pad later on tomorrow afternoon or evening, or whatever the case may be, to get my 4 days of workout. So this is good. I'm glad I downloaded these videos or saved them on a playlist, so when I don't want to go to the gym, at least I'm still getting my strength training in, and getting some workouts in. So again, I did 30 minutes of that. I'm gonna do 20 minutes of this, and that'll be 60 minutes of cardio this week so far, and then tomorrow will be 80. I wanted to get to 90, so if I can do 30 tomorrow, I'll do 30 tomorrow as well, 30 minutes, and that'll get me at 80 or 90 minutes of cardio. So for the first week so far, I'm doing okay. I didn't stick to my one day, which was Wednesday, of the set schedule, but I'm compromising and I'm adjusting, and that's also a lesson to learn too, is to compromise but still get it done. If I have to compromise, still get it done. And this is the first week, so until tomorrow comes, I won't give myself that much pat on the back, but I give a half a pat. So I am going to really try to focus on getting my mindset to strength train, because I really wasn't going to do the Juice, and Toya workout. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get on the treadmill, and that'll be my 4th workout, my 3rd workout, or the walking pad. I'm just gonna get on the walking pad. That'll be my 3rd workout. I'll get my cardio in, and I'll be good. But I'm not a cardio queen. I love to do strength training. So I was like, well, Tamara, you said that you were creating better habits, and you were gonna do at least 2 days of strength training, preferably 3, but if you can't get 3, you'll at least do 2, and you'll do 90 minutes of cardio. So you're not gonna get your 90 minutes of cardio unless you do 2 30s. And I was like, I don't know if I wanna do 2 30s. I really don't like doing 30 minutes of the walking pad or the treadmill. I'll do it, but I gotta find like dancing videos and stuff like that. I gotta find something different for cardio, not just this. So I was like, you know what? Gotta stick to it. This is only the first week. Don't screw it up. Don't get up now. Don't do it, because you're already creating excuses, giving yourself an undisciplined mindset, and you got 60 days to get it together. Even though this is gonna be a long time, this is not, but just to like build a foundation, I wanna do the 60 days. So I said, nope, get your ass up and get to it. So I ate some cottage cheese, drank some more water, turned the YouTube video on, and boom, I got it done. And guess what? I did it all in pajamas and shorts. I got on pajamas right now. And that's cool because I'm at home. So after this, I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to eat some salmon and some rice, maybe some berries, or cauliflower rice, really. Cauliflower rice and regular rice with a little bit of yum yum sauce, and because I measure everything, so it'll be really a little bit of yum yum sauce and some berries. And that'll be, I guess, my lunch / dinner, because I really didn't eat lunch. I mean, I ate lunch, but I don't know. I ate breakfast at like 11 something, so I'll count that as kind of a brunch. So this will be a schlinner, a linner, lunch dinner. That's what this will be when I do it. So I'm actually proud of myself. You just gotta keep going. You gotta, set your mind. When you set your mind to it and you wanna make changes, you gotta really focus on making it happen. No matter when you don't want to, no matter if you don't, doesn't matter if you don't want to do it. It's the only way to make changes is to do it, And I was lucky enough where I didn't have to go to work today. Like I said, I had to work today in the other clip, but they texted me last night and said, nope, we're closing. You guys don't have to come in. So I was like, cool. And then no one called, because we were on call from 7 to 3. No one called to say we had to come in and recover anyone with a heart attack. So it was all good. And that's really why there's no excuse for me not to do it, not to get it done. But we did it. I mean, I did it. I did it. I'm happy about it. I feel good about it. And I recommend Juice and Toya. I'm going to do them tomorrow, and I'll let you know how that one is. I think I'm going to do their beginner one just to see, because your girl was like, woo, I'm tired. I was like, this modified is even hard. So I'm going to try the beginner one tomorrow. And then I'm going to go through their channel and download some more and see what else they have. And I'll also look up other YouTubers to see what they have, because I know like when the winter really hits and we can't drive, or I don't want to leave the house because of the snow, I'm going to need those type of videos. So I did everything with the 10-pound dumbbells. And I think I'm going to order 15-pound dumbbells and 20-pound dumbbells just for at home, because I probably won't go heavy at home if I'm doing those YouTube videos, because a lot of the YouTube videos, they don't like take real rest. To me, it's all like a cardio strength training video. Like a lot of their workouts are rest for 45 seconds. They're not really doing true compound lifting with heavy weights. So I don't need anything above maybe 20, 25, but I'm gonna start with 15, because even the 10 for some of them, I was like, woo, Jesus. I'm lifting, 15-pound chest press, which is 30 pounds. I'm doing, the barbell for sumo deadlifts. I'm doing, I think my highest was 115, but I hurt my back a little bit, so I was like slowly going up, and I think I'm at 95 right now. And these little 10-pound weights is like, ugh. But again, I rest in between sets and in between exercises. There's not a lot of rest in between with these, so I have to be mindful of that, and that's why I'll just do the 15 and 20 for right now. And if I need to move up, I'll order them. But it is good to have these videos if you can't leave the house, or if you don't want to leave the house, or if you're, nervous about going to the gym. You'll have these videos, or do some weights, and they're really good workouts. Got my heart rate up. I think my active calories were about 160 something, which is not bad for 30 minutes, I don't think. Because when I work out on this walking pad, I think my active calories are maybe 100, 98, something like that. But mind you, it's 20 minutes, but still. And I only go at like 2.8, because 2.8 on the walking pad is slower than like a 2.8 on a real treadmill. So I'm just saying, if you have the time, or if you want to try those full body or lower body, whatever you want to do at home, those YouTube videos, I would definitely give it a chance. We're never too good to try something different. And even if you lift heavy weights, it's still something different and it's enjoyable. You know, these should be, exercise should be, to me, enjoyable, you know, whether it's like getting your adrenaline up or just making you feel good about yourself out lifting heavy or doing some type of cardio that you like. I mean, it shouldn't be something that you dread. And I was dreading going to the gym today, even though I love the gym, but I was dreading going to the gym today. I just didn't feel like it. So I did this YouTube video and I'm thankful for it. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I did do my third workout. I did do my first day of strength training today, and I'll do my second day tomorrow. So at least I get 2 days of strength training, and I'll have at least 80 to 90 minutes of cardio. It's not perfect if I don't get 90, but at least I'll get 80, and maybe I can throw in 10 more minutes. Like, look, I hope in 10 more minutes won't kill me. But I'm telling you, 30 minutes straight on a walking pad, sometimes for me, is kind of boring. So maybe I'll find a dance video or something, and I can try to do that depending on how I feel tomorrow after doing the full body day, strength training rather, today and tomorrow. But we will see, because I know when I go to brunch, I won't be able to eat a lot with my Manjaro, because I feel it kicking in a little bit as far as the suppression, but not like 7.5. So we'll see. We'll take it one day at a time. But I'm happy I did it again, like I said. And until tomorrow, talk to you later. Hey. So this is a summary of the week and the first week of creating better habits, workout series, setting a set schedule for workouts weekly. And I failed the first week. I tried, I really did, but I just did not make my fourth workout. I did not get my 2 days of strength training. I also did not get my 90 minutes of cardio. I was supposed to work out Sunday, as for the previous clip. I worked out Saturday. I did a full body YouTube video, and I did 20 minutes of cardio, so that gave me 60 minutes of cardio for the week, and 1 day of strength training. Sunday, I don't know, my body must have just been exhausted, because Sunday I went to bed late. I went to bed probably about 12 or 1 o'clock, because I fell asleep on the couch, and that always screws me up. So I fell asleep on the couch, and I woke up at like 10 in the evening. And from there, I went to bed, did my night routine or whatever. And, sorry, I'm just trying to get over. And then when I went to bed, when I got in the bed, I wasn't sleepy, obviously, because I went to sleep on the couch. So I didn't fall asleep till like 1. And then the next thing I know, I wake up, it's like 11:30, 11:30 in the morning, and I had to be at brunch at 12:30. So I'm rushing. I only live like 10 minutes from the restaurant that we were going to, but I was rushing, got to feed Ava, let Ava out, run in the shower. So I was like 2 minutes or so late getting to our brunch, so I didn't work out before brunch, which I wanted to do in the morning. So that happened. Excuses, but it happened. Life happens, I guess. And then I had to we were at lunch for like 3 hours. We were just catching up with each other, just having a good time, and giving each other advice, as we always do, our little monthly brunch or dinners that I have with my old co-workers. I just love them. And we just had a good time, and we lingered for 3 hours in that restaurant. They didn't say anything, and the brunch was good. And then after that, I went to the pharmacy, because I'm changing over my pharmacy, because Walgreens is a hot mess. I've been waiting for a week for my pantoprazole or my heartburn pill, and still nothing. It says action needed, which means I have to go up there. You go up there, you wait forever, and I just didn't have the time to do it. I didn't want to do it, so I transferred my meds over to Wegmans, which is our grocery store. And my cousin goes there. She told me she gets her meds in like a half an hour, a day at the latest. So I transferred everything over online, and then when I got there, Oh no, then I got a text telling me that my Eliquis, which is a blood thinner, was available, and my lidocaine patch was not covered by the insurance, which I knew, but I didn't ask for that to be transferred over. So my Mounjaro, when I got to the pharmacy, they told me my Mounjaro was transferred over, and my Eliquis was transferred over. Those were the only two. My other pills were not transferred over, which is my indigestion pill, and which I really need, especially on the 10 milligrams of Mounjaro, because I have heartburn. So I have one pill left, and I took it this morning for the heartburn, but I take it twice a day, so I'm kind of screwed. So they said they'll call my doctor to get everything transferred over, but I'm going to call my doctor's office too later and get transferred over, because this is just ridiculous. So I did that, and then I bought some things while I was there at the grocery store. So I got home about I think like 4:30, 4:45, and then I meal prepped, and I meal prepped from like 5 to like 9. It took me 4 hours to meal prep, but that wasn't just meal prep. I was meal prepping, doing laundry, straightening it up a little bit. So it wasn't just meal prepping, but I meal prepped, and then I was like, it's 9 o'clock. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm tired. I didn't want anything really to eat. I was kind of tasting things in between the meal prep, so I didn't really eat like a real dinner. And I kept saying the 10 milligrams is not doing a lot, but it really did keep me full. Like the brunch, I had French toast, which was really only 2 slices of bread, but I had French toast, 2 eggs, and 3 slices of bacon, water, and orange juice. And I was still full from brunch at like 6 o'clock. So I was, again, like I said, snacking on different, like I made salmon, ground beef, just like tasting things, make sure they're seasoned well, blah, 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 blah. So I was eating that, and then I had like a Chapani protein shake, and I felt so full and bloated. And workout probably would have helped, but I didn't end up doing it. Did my nighttime routine, and then I went to bed. So I didn't work out at all yesterday. So didn't make the first week like I wanted to, but still gonna keep trying. I got 60 days to do this. And then 6 months is the time frame of trying to make all this stuff happen. So as usual, I'm trying to give myself grace. But that's what happened this week. Hopefully, or last week rather, because this is the second week that I'm filming. I mean, today is Monday, so that was last week. But I'm just rambling, you guys, sorry. So that's what happened the first week. Hopefully the second week will be much better, and we'll get it done. And just trying to do what I can do. If that nighttime routine can stick in after 30 days, and I have it in my brain to do my nighttime routine, and make that habit stick, this one can too. I just gotta do it. That's all I gotta do. Nothing to it but to do it. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Be blessed. Have a blessed week. Be safe. Thanks for watching. Peace out.